And I think a lot of times we feel that inclination to speak instead of listen because
Mhm.
we want to sound smart. We want the client to view us as adding value. So we feel compelled to say something that they'll latch onto to see that it's valuable. But that is not the right method of that mentality. Your heart's in the right place,
Mhm.
to the point that Carl has illustrated so eloquently throughout our conversation today. The more that you're curious, the more you can unearth what matters to that person, what is a win to them. That's ultimately what's going to gravitate toward. It's you being able to tell a story that matches your client's story is not going to be what gets you the second date. What's
Mhm.
going to get you the second date and beyond, and ultimately the standout relationship that leads to a deal, is by honing in on what matters to them. How do they
Mhm.
want to leave their mark? And then being a part of making that happen.
And this is an excellent point. Thank you for setting that up, Cuss. And one of the ways that I would use AI is that, whether you're using Read.ai or Otter or whatever AI transcription service you've got in your calls, I would literally immediately, and you can create this through Zapier or a number of other automations. I've got an automation company that runs all of this for me. At the end of the call, it automatically goes into like a chat GPT, and then the prompt's already created where it goes, what's the most important person to this thing from that call based on the transcript? And then from that, it loads into a Google Drive and it timestamps it. So the next time I have a meeting, I can literally have a 30-second meeting before the meeting that I didn't have to write it down, remember it, where did I put it? All of a sudden I'm going, oh, he was talking about his daughter's soccer is happening this weekend at this thing. And Jimmy Carter used to do this. He literally had a guy on staff who would walk the room before he came in the room and would come back and be like, hey, this is who you met the last time. So Jimmy would be like, hey, how's Stephanie, your second daughter, doing at grad school?